Let's talk about a legend, Call of Duty 4: Modern Warfare. This wasn't just another game on the shelf. It was a revolution that would change the way we play, connect, and compete forever. When it dropped in 2007, it didn't just change shooters, it changed gaming as a whole. The anticipation was electric, with midnight launches and fans lining up around the block, eager to get their hands on something truly groundbreaking. Gone were the familiar WoW2 settings. Suddenly we had fast, modern combat, high-tech weaponry, and a multiplayer mode that hooked everyone from day one. It was a breath of fresh air, a bold leap into the future of gaming. This was the game everyone talked about, everywhere. Whether you were at school, work, or online, conversations always circled back to Modern Warfare's epic moments and unforgettable matches. It set a new standard: polished gameplay, a gripping story, and multiplayer that stole hundreds of hours from players worldwide. Every match felt like a new adventure, every win a hard-fought victory. Before this, online console gaming was clunky and unreliable. Modern Warfare made it feel effortless, connecting friends and rivals across the globe with just a few button presses. The perk system, kill streaks, and fast-paced action all started here. These features became the blueprint for countless games that followed, setting the bar for what a shooter could be. It was pure, unfiltered fun, easy to pick up, impossible to put down. Whether you played solo or with friends, every session was packed with excitement and adrenaline. Even now, its DNA is in every modern shooter. Developers still draw inspiration from its mechanics, pacing, and unforgettable moments. It's not just nostalgia, it's respect for a game that grabbed a generation and never let go. Its influence is everywhere, from esports arenas to living rooms worldwide. Modern Warfare wasn't just a game, it was an event. It brought people together, sparked rivalries, and created legends in the gaming world. It created memories, friendships, and a legacy that's still alive today. For many, it was the start of a lifelong passion for gaming. That's why it's a legend, a game that defined an era and continues to inspire new generations of players. What made Modern Warfare so addictive? Simple, it was fun, fast, and rewarding. Every match earned you XP, unlocking new guns, perks, and attachments. That constant sense of progression kept you saying, just one more game. Matches were quick, chaotic, and full of action. No slow crawling, just pure adrenaline. The game rewarded you with every kill, every headshot, every flag capture. The sound design made every moment satisfying. It tapped into our competitive side and never let go. You always wanted to top your last score, unlock that next perk, or finally get that nuke. The formula was simple, but the execution was perfect. It was digital catnip for gamers. That's why we couldn't stop. Let's break down what made this game a masterpiece. The campaign? Unforgettable. It felt like a blockbuster movie with iconic characters and jaw-dropping moments. All ghillied up. Stealth perfection. The nuke scene, legendary. Every mission was tight, impactful, and memorable. Multiplayer maps like Crash, Crossfire, and Backlot were perfectly designed playgrounds. Each map had its own flow, with sniper nests, choke points, and endless strategies. The arsenal was iconic: M16 Alaska, 47 M40A3. Each gun felt unique. Customizing your loadout was half the fun. The weapon balance was solid, making every match feel fair and competitive. You found your favorite gun and made it yours. The game's design was simple, effective, and deeply satisfying. Every element worked together seamlessly. That's why it's still remembered as one of the greats. But let's be real, Modern Warfare had its rage-inducing moments. No matter how much fun we had, there were always those times that made us want to throw our controllers across the room. It wasn't just about losing, it was about those little things that pushed us over the edge. Campers hiding in corners waiting for easy kills? Infuriating. You'd round a corner only to get instantly dropped by someone who'd been sitting there the whole match. It felt like no matter how careful you were, there was always someone waiting to ruin your streak. Martyrdom perk, drop a grenade when you die? Cheap and annoying. You finally win a gunfight, only to get blown up by a grenade you never saw coming. It made every close quarters battle a gamble, and sometimes it just felt unfair. Last stand, getting killed by someone you already downed? Rage fuel. You'd celebrate a clutch kill, then suddenly get taken out by a pistol from the ground. It was the ultimate "are you kidding me" moment. The attack helicopter kill streak? If it was against you, good luck surviving. It felt like the sky was raining bullets, and all you could do was hope to find cover before getting mowed down. On small maps like Shipment, grenade spam was out of control. Explosions everywhere, no safe place to hide, and chaos every second. It was pure mayhem, and sometimes you'd barely have time to react. You'd spawn, take 2 steps, and get blown up, over and over. Respawning felt like a gamble, and sometimes you wondered if you'd even make it out of your spawn point alive. Sometimes it felt less about skill, more about who could spam explosives faster. The most chaotic matches weren't always about strategy. They were about surviving the madness. These flaws made us yell at our screens, but they also became part of the experience. The frustration was real, but so was the laughter that followed. The chaos was frustrating, hilarious, and unforgettable. Every wild moment added to the legend of the game. It was a roller coaster of emotions. One minute you were on top of the world, the next you were raging at your TV. But even the worst moments became stories we'd laugh about later. Those rage quits turned into inside jokes and memories we still talk about today. That's the magic of modern warfare. It brought us together, gave us stories to tell, and made every match unforgettable. So after all the rage quits, the cheap deaths, and those moments that made us want to throw our controllers, why do we still love modern warfare? What keeps us coming back, year after year, even when we know every map and every trick in the book? Because the good far outweighed the bad. The thrill of a hard-fought win, the satisfaction of a perfectly timed play, and the rush of a last-second comeback always made it worth it. It created a community, late-night laughs, heated rivalries, and those epic, unforgettable moments with friends that we still talk about today. The game was a social hub, connecting people everywhere, from different backgrounds and places, all sharing the same excitement and passion. Even the things we hated, those frustrating glitches, overpowered weapons, and wild moments, became inside jokes and shared memories that bonded us even more. Its quirks gave it personality, rough edges and all. Every flaw became part of its charm, making each session unpredictable and exciting. It wasn't perfectly balanced, but it was always fun. Every match was a new story, a new chance to make memories. Modern Warfare is a time capsule, a golden era of online gaming that captured the spirit of a generation and defined what multiplayer could be. It reminds us of simpler times, thrilling matches, and real camaraderie. It's nostalgia, excitement, and friendship all rolled into one. It set a bar that games still chase today, inspiring countless sequels and unforgettable moments in gaming history. Lightning in a bottle, unforgettable, and legendary. It's the kind of experience that only comes around once in a lifetime. We keep coming back because it made us feel something real. Joy, frustration, triumph, and connection. That's why Modern Warfare will always be loved, and why its legacy will live on for years to come.